FC 14, Hull KR 28, as KR continue to show FC who's boss in the city of Hull. But that said, massive well done to Hull FC, down to 12 men with that Cade Cuss. We'll come back to that in a few moments' time. And didn't they show heart and desire? It's a different outfit, Hull FC, this season. Discipline, unfortunately, causing them big problems in this game. It started really well yet again for KR. They are superb, aren't they, in attack, especially from deep. Yet again, Mikey Lewis finding some space on the left-hand side. Superb ball to Oliver Gildart, who went in for the first score. The second score, I felt that they put in was absolutely fantastic. I have to say that. I thought the Petter Hiku try, the interplay between Gildart, the catch and pass from Gildart. Go to any nail bar in your town. You're not going to see hands as pretty as those. And Oliver Gildart, lovely cash. Oh, have a bit of that. Beautiful stuff. Off they go down the left-hand side. Then the ball comes back inside, ends up finding its way into Petter Hiku's hands. Beautiful try that. Jack Ashworth, of course, replying in kind for Hull FC. I thought Jack Ashworth had a great game. He really did. He came in to the match, and I just felt he was very, very good throughout. Jack Ashworth fully deserved new trade. So he's tried well, but I think it was some of his grunty work throughout the game that really did catch my eye. He was good in D. He had some really good important ball carries for FC throughout the game. I thought Jack can walk off the field with his head held high. Of course, I've overlooked the Cade Cuss. Let's go to Cade Cuss. Come on. It's Easter. I like a bit of lamb leg. I don't like lamb shoulder. Deary me. There's no need for that, Cade. No mitigation. No doubt about it. It looked bad on first viewing. Looked terrible on replay. He's in a lot of trouble there, Cade Cuss. And what we've seen in the, with Cade Cuss this year is how pivotal he is to Hull FC going forward. I thought they handled it really well. I have to say that. Many people would have expected perhaps the bubble to burst and them to go away FC. Not at all. So again, massive congratulations to FC for that. But they are going to miss Cade Cuss. No doubt about that. He's in brilliant form for Hull FC. They look a different team with him in the side. They're going to have to now find a way to move forward. Probably, I would expect, for at least a couple of games. He is certainly going to get a ban. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. He can have no arguments either. I just felt it was a really, really poor shot, and he's got to pay the consequences for that. And then, of course, the man that he hit, Artur Morg, who, for me, has settled in to Hull KR out goes Niall Levels, and you're thinking, right, Niall's been a great player, hasn't he, for KR, certainly last season. And then in comes Artur Morg, who, let's be fair, has slipped into that role like he's slipped into a nice pair of pink fluffy slippers. Let's be fair on that, shall we? Unbelievable, Artur Morg. He really did come back on the field and made such a vital difference. Not only his goal kicking, but that vital try just before half-time. I think that was quite pivotal, extending the lead to 16-4 just before half-time. It was a wonderful, just typical Artur Morg. We know he's got that skill set. Again, beautiful feat, wasn't it? He was like a Formula One driver changing lanes. In he goes. Beautiful stuff. Nigel Mansell, Damien Hill, take your pick. They'd all be very, very proud of that chicane work from Artur Morg. And in he goes, and it's 16-4. And you're thinking, right, this could get pretty ugly in the second half. Not at all. Hull FC, a different animal. Really are. The first try, wonderful work from left to right, finding itself into the hands of Tom Briscoe, who goes in for his fourth try of the season. He's in great form, is Mr. Briscoe. Many congratulations have got to go to him. And then that wonderful solo weapon from Jordan Rapana. Artur Morg, hold me beer, I hear him say. Again, some wonderful shimmying. Really nice. Go to the Blackpool Tower, go to the ballroom. You won't see shimmying like that there. Oh, yes, outstanding. Tom Hanks once said, shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Pop. You could almost sing it to it, couldn't you? Outstanding stuff from Rapana. In he goes, have a bit of that. And all of a sudden, it's 16 points to 14. They were really in the game, weren't they? Let's be honest. They were really in the game. At that point, it's in the balance. And then James Batchelor, again, wonderful feet, wonderful chicane work, wonderful shimmying. Call it what you want. There's no doubt about it. Willie Peters has been doing some proper shimmying this week. Maybe he's took him to dance classes. I don't know. All I know is they were all very similar, these three tries in the game. Of course, sorry to say that. It was John Cartwright who took his two. And then, James Batchelor says, well, okay, you like to tango, I like to salsa. In he goes. Wonderful stuff from James Batchelor. And that pretty much killed the game. Really pleased for JWH as well, getting his try for his first try, of course, for the Robins in the week that he announced that he will be leaving, of course, replaced by Tom Amone. That's something to look forward to if you're a KR fan. Look, this was a great game, considering that, FC were down to 12 men for such a long period. 32 completed sets to 29 in the favour of FC. KR had to do more defensive work. I mean, again, that shows just how committed to the cause they were in this game. Post-contact meters, 461 for FC, 455 for KR. I thought JWH, we said, didn't we, in Captain's Run, the members I'm talking to here, the members who watch Captain's Run on a Thursday, if you're not a member, why aren't you a member? You get to see Captain's Run on a Thursday where we get into full analysis going in. And we said that JWH, to this point, really has not been as good as we expected him to. And we said that maybe it fired him up a little bit that he was going up against, without question, the best prop in the comp in Herman SSA. And that's exactly what happened. This was his best performance by a country mile. It wasn't just his try. He got over 100 metres. He looked a different animal in this, did JWH. He really did. He had a fantastic game, and he'll be very pleased to have come out on top against the big Herminator himself. Some lovely stuff in this game. I mean, in terms of the error count, it was 10 apiece. 38 missed tackles from FC to 26. You expect that. They were down to 12. They were blowing at the end. But like I say, they handled Cade Cust's red card with grace, with class, with quality. They just galvanized them. Where's the Chemical Brothers when you need them? In they go. I mean, I don't know about Chemical. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they had some plutonium running through the reins. I don't know. All I know is that FC were brilliant in that second half. And even the most ardent Robins fan has got to pay tribute to FC in that second half. It was a real quality game of rugby league. We had a good game on Thursday night when, of course, Wakey Trinity played Casford Tigers to a point, and this one was outstanding. Some bruising defence, some cracking rib ticklers in there. There really was. It had a little bit of everything, a little bit of spice. I absolutely loved this game. We said it was going to be better. We said we expected this game to be better than the quarter-final, and it delivered. Had Cade not have had that blush of blood to the head, and it had remained 13 apiece, who knows, it could have been even better, but it was still an incredible spectacle on the day. I have to say, there's so many players that we need to call out on this one. I thought, there was a lot of really good performances. I thought Litton and Martin run strong for Hull FC. Caesar had to take a lot more on his shoulders when Cade Cust went off. As for Hull KR, like I say, just so many really good performances. I mentioned JWH there. I thought Jez Litton had a fantastic game in hooker. I'd have to say that. I thought he was very good indeed. Gildart didn't let anybody down. Like I say, that catch and pass. Oh, yes, that's the type of skill that we love to see. Just keep giving it to me, boys. Give it to me. Brah, 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 is what I would say to that. Outstanding stuff. That's what we like to see on a rugby league field. All in all, though, those players, I'm afraid to say, are missing out on me 3-2-1. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Let's go with a 1 point. Let me give you the 1.2. I'll tell you, I was very close to giving this to Jack Ashworth. I thought Ashworth really did play well for Hull FC, but I had decided to go with Jordan Rapana. I thought Rapana's try was quality. He got a great assist on the day as well. He's been playing pretty well, hasn't he, Jordan Rapana? I thought he really delivered in this. 19 carries, 133 metres from him. He was very good. 4 tackle bus. Congratulations to him on Derby there. Thought he was probably the pick of the bunch when it came to Hull FC. As for Hull KR, well, I'm giving 2 points to Petter Hiku. I thought Hiku was all over it. He really was all over it. I mean, again, he had a hand in so many tries. He had obviously his own try. I think at one point, I'm trying to remember whose try it was. It might have been, it was JWH's, of course, the one that he got the assist for. Absolutely wonderful. And he was all over the park, running, defending, you name it. Him and Gildart really close in terms of the stats, but Hiku did just about on the eye and in stats as well. Take this one from me. Real solid knot. 18 carries, 143 metres, 5 tackle busts. Have a little bit of that. Petter Hiku in great form. And the 3 points have got to be from the man who went down on the canvas. He took the big shoulder of Cade Cust. He said, no problem, I'll go for my HIA and then I'll come on and I'll really show my class and quality. And that's exactly what it is. He's tried just before halftime, a real game-breaking moment. That doesn't happen, who knows? But it was a great try, changed the dynamic of the team, talked, I'm sure, from the 2 coaches. And then, of course, to kick 3 from 4, fantastic, brilliant performance. We've always rated Artem Morg here on Super League Raw. He's now at a team that are true championship contenders. And I think Morg, he just complements this team so well. I mean, Mikey Lewis was good and all. I mean, there's so many good performances, but I'm going to go with Morg. I'm going to give 2 to Petter Hiku and 1 to Jordan Ripana. Do you agree? Do you not agree? I don't know. All I know is this was a wonderful Hull derby. This is the type of Hull derby that we want to see. We haven't had these over the last few years because KR have been so far ahead, but slowly but surely, FC are coming to the table. They are not they're not the waiters anymore. They are sitting at the top table. They deserve to be sitting at the top table. And I, for one, really looking forward to the next time that these two clash later in the season. All of a sudden, the Hull derby has got a little bit of razzmatazz once again. And I, for one, I like Jarvis Cocker, are very, very happy indeed. Disco 2000, we're in 2025, but it doesn't matter. All I know is that was absolutely wonderful. Fantastic. Wonderful game of rugby league. Really, really enjoyed it. Congratulations have got to go, though, to KR, who bounced back after the disappointment of losing to the Wigan Warriors for a very well-earned 28 points to 14 win at the MKM Stadium. We'll be back with more in the sheds for round number 8, the Rivals Round, very soon. Bye for now.